What we're doing here is we're starting off with a group of animals that have arrived from the sale yards, and we're going to start de-stressing these animals, and we're going for a walk in the yard. Something to note at the moment is I'm concentrating on the leaders. I'm not worried about what's happening behind me. And there was too much movement there. I've backed right out very quickly because I induced too much movement. For the calves, we are potentially a predator for them, so they need to know by our movement that we're actually not going to be predators with them. And it's totally up to us as to how these calves perceive us. Now we've got movement going there on those calves, and that's too much. If there's a run or a fast walk, I'm going to slow down and stop. The reason I'm doing this is that we're after these calves being comfortable enough that they can move around and past me without their movement picking up speed. Once they're comfortable to move around me, that we can go anywhere in the yards with them, and that's what I want. We never ever want calves or sheep or any other animals running in the yards. And already it's a bit apparent that the flight zones on these animals are shrinking quite a lot. I can see that 2 steps there and I've stopped the front of the mob. I can speed up movement a bit if I go into it. If the mob needs to come around, now you're watching here now, I've stopped that whole mob again there with 2 steps, and I in fact overstopped it just a little bit. Now it's all up to me whether these calves run or walk now. If I do the wrong thing by them, they will begin to run. If I do the right thing, they will just walk past me, which is actually what we want. If you're watching your stock, they're telling you where you need to be and how fast you need to move. Look at the difference now that's beginning to come with the size of the flight zones. Really starting to get very close to these animals now. The crush, and notice that I've not shut any gates. I'm just leaving things open because everything's starting to be in control. There's no reason for me to shut gates. If I've got good control over stock, I can choose to shut them if I wish or not. We look carefully about what's happened here. I've been able to move up to the front and do something at the leaders, and I can affect all of these calves one by one, and we can start and stop them all day long here without having to have them jammed in. And I've done very little work.